channel Wakamcho Classes, and today in this video we'll be discussing some of the very important literary terms. If you are new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe my channel for more informative videos on different topics in literature. And you can also check out my other videos. The links I'll be giving you in the description box. So without further ado, let us begin our video. Now, first one is affective fallacy. W.K. Wimsatt and Monroe Beardsley defined it as the error of evaluating a poem by its effect, more precisely, its emotional effects upon the readers. According to them, if it happens, then the poem itself, which is an object of critical judgment, tends to disappear. So remember the term affective fallacy. Next we have anti-hero. Now anti-hero, instead of being like a traditional hero, when I say traditional, please understand, or heroism is just clownish, dishonest or petty. So hero, we have this picture or a persona who is a person with dignified, powerful and heroism, full of heroism. But anti-hero on the other hand is just clownish, dishonest or petty. For instance, the heroine of Mole Flanders is a thief and a prostitute. So anti-hero is just the opposite of a hero. What that grand or actually larger than life, the picture that we have in our mind or the portrayal is not to be found. So that is anti-hero. Now Baroque. The term refers to a style of architecture, sculpture or painting that emerged in Italy during the 17th century. So this term is basically related with the architecture, sculpture or painting, and the term has been derived from Spanish and Portuguese name for pearl. So basically the term means pearl. But in literature it refers to elaborately formal style. For instance, some passages of Milton's Paradise Lost have been called as a Baroque. So don't get confused, okay? This is also a very important literary term. Next we have beat writers. Now beat writers are group of poets and writers who shared anti-political, anti-establishment, anti-intellectual and opposed the prevalent culture. These writers performed in coffee houses and public places. Beat writers. Next very important term which has been often asked in the examination, Bowdlerize. Excuse me. Now the term means to delete passages which are considered to be indecent. Remember, the word derives from Thomas Bowdler. Gulliver's Travels, Shakespeare's play are often Bowdlerized for the editions meant for the younger readers. So it is kind of removing or chucking out, right, some passages which are thought of to be indecent or which cannot be read in the company of ladies and all. So remember this very important term. Next important term that we have, just a sec, yeah, Carpe Diem. Now it is a Latin phrase, remember, and it means seize the day. Seize the day. So this idea emphasizes that the life is short, so one has to make the most of the present. And this particular theme we find running into many writers and their works. Like for example, the last Write Together, where the speaker is saying to make most of it, and there are more writings which are based on this particular philosophy, that is Carpe Diem. Next we have Confidant. Now, Confidant is a character in a drama or a novel who serves as a trusted friend of the protagonist. That means, Confidant basically appears very close to the hero or the main character of the play or the story. Like, for example, in uh, the play written by Shakespeare, Hamlet's friend Horatio, remember, in the play is a glowing example, right? Next, we have graveyard poets. The term applied to the 18th century poets, remember, who wrote meditative poems on the theme of human mortality. So basically, these poets, writers, wrote about human, mortality and stuffs like that. And Thomas Parnell's Night piece on death is one of the glowing example of this kind of writing. Uh, Another very important term, or the literary term that we have, is purple patch. It signifies a marked heightening of style in rhythm, diction, repetitions, and figurative language that makes a passage of the verse or prose which stands out from its context. So this purple patch is also very, very important, and this has been often asked in the different examination. Next we have refrain. I think this is very easy. A line or a part of a line or a group of lines which is repeated in the course of a poem, usually at the end of each stanza, right? So refrain is nothing but the repetition of some idea or a line or a group of lines that is to be found in the poem. Another important term, touchstone. The word was introduced into literary criticism by Matthew Arnold. So you got to remember this term was introduced by Matthew Arnold in his work in the study of poetry. Now it is selected passages from the writings of the greatest poets which is used to determine the relative value of passages or poems which are compared to them. So touch basically means some passages of the great writers like Homer and all, in which uh, comparison is done. Other passages of other writers are done in terms of these selected passages of the great writers like Homer and all, and that is called as touchstone. Thank you for watching, and please like, share, and do subscribe my channel. And please do check out my other MCQs and important videos on literature. Thank you and have a good day.